she was choking me and pushing me on the ground because I didn't want to talk about my financials after a night out.
Do you feel like you were about to pass out, or do you feel like you couldn't breathe, or
This relationship's not okay.
take her to where?
She was like, can you just take me to jail instead? I don't want her to get in trouble.
Yikes. Okay.
So,
On January 18th, 2022, dispatch received calls from both the victim and the suspect about one another. This is a case where the officers have to determine who is going to jail. Do you agree with who the officers end up arresting?
You want to grab one of them and just talk to them in the kitchen or something, and I'll talk to them right after. All right.
I'm going to a concert Saturday night at Test Negative tomorrow.
What concert?
It's called Two Friends.
Two friends?
Yeah, it's something new. It's kind of EDM, but not really.
God, EDM. EDM makes my brain hurt. I ain't got much of a brain anyway, so. I ain't got much of a brain anyways.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on tonight?
Can you go somewhere?
I don't know if you're for me, but I think we both made a report. Are you here for?
Who called?
We actually both did. You did? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I can talk to you over here if you want to put on some shoes and maybe.
I'm gonna go ahead and step in and talk to her real quick.
Yes.
Excuse me. If you don't mind.
Mercedes, this side. Mercedes, stop. Mercedes, stop.
Hey, so,
Stop.
what's going on? First off, what's your name?
My name's
Lee?
Leah.
Leah? Were you the first one to call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's going on?
We got into an argument and I came out here to sleep because she said that she needed space. So I said, okay. And I came out here and Mercedes, please stop. And I came out here to sleep and she came out here and she woke me up and she was mad that I came out here.
Okay.
And she shook me awake and I said, what is wrong? Do you want to talk? And then I went in there to talk to her. And then that is when she lashed out at me, attacked me.
I'm 10-400.
And I defended myself. And she told me that she wasn't giving her all. Mercedes, please stop.
You defended yourself, and she said she wasn't giving her all?
Yeah, I defended myself by pushing back at her. And she
Okay.
said that she wasn't giving her all and that she could hurt me if she wanted to. And I said, okay, go ahead, because...
So at any moment, did you feel scared after she said that?
Yes.
Feel like your life was in danger?
Yeah. I called the non-emergency line on Christmas Day because I didn't know if I had enough evidence to report a domestic violence case. And then I said, what do I do if she's deleted her recordings?
1 second. 5-4 Central.
I said, what do I do if she's deleted recordings? And he said,
Do we have any previous history with this location? Specifically on the non-emergency line? So she deleted what recordings?
It was like voice recordings. It was like in the voice memo app of iPhone.
So she went through your phone and deleted stuff?
She actually took it from me. I was trying to leave.
When was that? Christmas Day?
Christmas Day, December 25th.
Alright, where did everything happen?
It actually happened in the bedroom.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Yeah.
You show me. Go ahead. What about the current 2 callers? 10-4. Did you guys just move in here or something?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys just move in here?
I'm back in August.
Okay.
Mercedes.
So it happened in here. Where at specifically?
Mostly on the bed. Mostly whenever she started kicking me. And I pushed her off of me.
Okay.
And then that's when we hit the books.
You guys hit the books? Which ones?
These, they were on our nightstand.
Okay.
Let's move to anything.
Okay.
And then we both ended up on the floor.
Okay.
The only thing I have is just a burn.
Let me see. So you had that rug burn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nothing.
What's going on with your neck? You got something on your neck? Or?
She grabbed me by the neck and pushed me.
Grabbed you by the neck and pushed you? Did she hold you by the neck?
Yeah.
Did she like? I mean, so was it just a grab and throw, or was it a hold and push you up against the wall?
It was a hold and it was a push, and then
So how long did she hold your neck for?
not long because then I used my arm to push her.
I see something right here too.
Yeah.
Those scratches.
Yeah.
I see your arm. Can you lift up your shirt for me? All right, I'm probably gonna have the other female officer come in here and take pictures of this. You might have to take your shirt off because it seems like things are going up all over. If you don't mind.
She said that no one would believe me because I have self marks.
Can you lift up your shirt more? So these red spots right here, are they? Is that something you usually have, or is that new?
No, this is from her. This is like acne.
Yeah. I'm talking about this.
No, like all of this is not.
Okay. Hey, do you live here? Okay. Who are you?
She's the other roommate.
Okay. That's fine. Any marks on your face or anything?
I don't think so. It's from crying.
I do have to ask you a question. Did at any moment when she was grabbing your neck, do you feel like you were about to pass out, or do you feel like you couldn't breathe, or did you feel like you were about to lose consciousness completely?
No, it just felt like excessive force.
Okay.
I didn't feel like she was holding it very long.
Okay. So if you don't mind, could you stay in here for me and I'll talk to her real quick. If you don't mind, we'll just step out.
Me?
Yeah, you and I. Yep. So, quick question. Alright, so apparently there's a lot been going on between the two of them. What can you tell me that have you heard anything? Have you seen anything?
I didn't know anything was going on. I literally just woke up. I didn't know anything was even happening. So.
Okay, what about before? Like when you are awake? Do you notice them arguing? Do you notice anything like that?
I mean, they argue, but I've never seen anything.
Have you ever seen them get physical at all or anything? Alright, I appreciate that. I'm gonna don't go to bed yet. Don't go back to bed. I'm gonna have to get your information. Okay. What's your name? That's a cool last name. All right. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna have the female officer come inside and sit down and talk to you. Okay. Now these, as far as okay, yeah, I need to point it out, but as far as the bags in your eyes, did she hit you in the eyes at all? Did anything like that? No?
I think it's just from crying.
Okay. Give me 1 second. All right.
Do you mind, I know you asked, but do you mind just pulling it so I can check your face? Okay, close your eyes under the light speed, right? Okay, you can put it back on.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like physically other than this as a mark, but other than that, I don't think there's anything.
Okay, give us just a second, okay?
Yeah.
Should I go back inside?
No.
Just hang out here
just
for
hang
just a
out there.
second, okay?
My name is Officer Dola. What's your name? What's your name?
Oh,
Explain to me what happened.
so basically we were in a fight earlier tonight. It was like it was about Christmas, whatever.
What happened? What happened with the fight?
So we were in bed, and I think what started was she was like, "You're not thoughtful about your gifts" or something, and I was like, I can't remember exactly how it went, but I was like, I'm actually really hurt because I tried this Christmas, whatever, and she was like, I always have to ask for everything, and I was like, what? And so she's like, I think I just need a moment. I need like some time tonight to like, whatever, like, not be kind of hurt about this. And so she, at that point, did give me my space. Then she got out of bed. I heard her in the bathroom a little bit, and so at this point it was, I wouldn't say 2 o'clock. It was before 2 o'clock, but I did notice the time at around 2 o'clock. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her some time. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she's in the bathroom. Around 2:30, I like noticed the time again, and I was like, okay, well, let me go check on her to make sure she's not being hurt or like hurting herself or anything. Because if she was, I wanted to be able to be like, hey, like, you're okay, like, I'll talk you out of this, whatever. So I went to look for her in the bathroom. I noticed that she wasn't in the bathroom, and so I was like, okay, next place she probably is on the couch. So I turned on the light, saw her on the couch. I kind of like shook her awake to make sure she was okay. I was shaking her awake, and she started saying some stuff to me, but I like could not understand her. So I kind of like got closer and was shaking her, like, what are you talking about? And I think she was just saying stuff in her sleep, like in her like sleep awake thing. So I was like wishing her, like being like, what are you saying, what? And so like I was like kind of like leaning my head closer to her, being like, what are you saying? And I literally could not make out anything she was saying. After like a few minutes, I realized that like she was just sleep talking. So I was like, okay, well you can just sleep whatever. Like I'll just go back in the bedroom. She called me back into the bedroom. Um,
So let me pause right there.
yes.
All right. So December 25th, Christmas Day, was a phone call made to non-emergency 911?
I think so. So I didn't actually know if she made a call. I was informed of that today.
By her?
By her, and yeah, I was informed by her of it
Why'd she
today.
tell you?
So when we got back into the bedroom, we were like just doing our thing. She was like, I already reported you, whatever. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I already reported you. This is how I know about this, whatever. And I was like, okay. So when I heard her go back out there, I was like, all right, you can make a report. Like, I need to make sure that I made reports because I haven't made reports of whenever she did stuff to me.
Do you have any marks on your hands or anything
I
like
think
that?
this is it.
That's it.
Yeah, so there's like literally.
So there was mention of you getting punched in the chest. Have you checked to see if there's any marks there?
I have not. So what she did was she pulled me out of the bed after I like got back in. Was like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. She pulled me out of the bed, slammed me on the ground, and was like, she wasn't like punching me. She was just like, if she was up here, she was like going down on me like this. So I guess that was punching me. But she like pulled me out of bed, slammed me against the ground, so like from the bed to the ground. And then I was like, I'm not gonna fight you. I like put my hands on the ground, and I think she had one hand on my wrist, like this.
Do you have any marks on your wrist from it?
I don't think so.
Where's that from?
This wasn't here earlier, so I think it's from her. But I think that's all.
Okay. So she grabbed you and she pulled you off of the bed. Did you guys knock anything over?
Yeah, we knocked on. When she was pulling me off the bed, I think I actually hit the shelving. So like the books fell. I picked up a few books earlier, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't move anything, but some stuff from our.
She dragged you on the carpet?
She didn't drag me. She just kind of took me from the bed and.
Okay.
So there was. I don't think there was any dragging. But
So in the time while you guys did it get physical at all when she was at the couch?
one more time.
When y'all were at the couch, did it get physical at all?
No, I think the only thing that I was like shaking her and being like, what are you saying? What are you saying? But once I realized that she was just asleep and she actually wasn't trying to communicate anything to me, I think she was just like.
Was anything said? Did you say anything else at the couch? Anything in reference to, this isn't all I got, or?
Not at the couch. I, which was a mistake on my part. When we were back in there and in our bedroom, when she followed me back in there and she like ripped the covers off me a couple times. I was like trying to like encourage her to leave, so I just like used my whole body and was like, can you please leave? Which I think instigated everything. But then she like started pushing me back, which fair enough. And I wasn't really pushing her back, and I kind of sat on the bed, and she was like pushing me. And I think once when I started saying that was because she was like pulling my hair, and I was like, I'm going to start fighting back now, because I was like kind of like shoving her off of me.
So what'd you do to fight back?
So I shoved her off of me. Once she started pulling my hair, I was like, okay, well I can do that too, and I did it, and I was like, this is actually really wrong, so I stopped doing it. So we both did.
Did you at any moment grab her neck or anything?
I think I was pushing her from here and like to kind of push her off me because she actually did that to me in Atlanta, and not to say that.
Did you report that?
Huh?
Did you report that?
No.
So it's gotten physical between y'all before.
Yeah. So she.
So who would you say is the person who gets physical first?
So the first physical encounter was.
So who would you like? So who would you say gets physical first when y'all get into arguments?
I will say 3 encounters that we've gotten physical was Atlanta, Christmas and here.
So you guys got physical on Christmas.
Yeah, I think I was like, she was trying to get her phone from me, so I was keeping her phone from her, so that is my fault. So I think
How
that was
come?
me. She was, what was she doing? She was, she was trying to call an Uber, and in Atlanta, she was just, um, she was choking me and pushing me on the ground. Um, Honestly, that started because I didn't want to talk about my financials after a night out.
How long have y'all been dating?
Atlanta.
How long have y'all been dating?
Officially, so officially, um, New Year's Eve was our 1 year. Unofficially has been a lot longer than that. I want to say maybe
How long have y'all lived together here?
since, so I moved in August and she moved in shortly after that.
Okay. Does she live anywhere else, or she primarily lives here?
Oh, she lives here.
Do you live anywhere else, or do you primarily live here?
I live here.
Okay. So after the altercation in the bedroom, what happened?
After that, I was like, well, if you reported it, like, do I need to report this stuff?
And that's when y'all called 911.
Yeah, so then we both separately reported our incidents.
Okay. So I will explain something to you based on you guys living together. You know, this is a considered a family violence relationship, right? So just because you guys aren't dating, doesn't mean that it's not. You know what I mean? So you guys have established residence here. You know, I mean, it helps that y'all are dating, but it is a family violence relationship, right? So I find out now with the other officer what. I'm just probably gonna meet with the other officer again.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see where
we're.
it goes. I apologize for this happening. You know,
No,
it really it's a situation that it really does suck. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm assuming you love her. I'm assuming she loves you too, right? You know, it sucks when situations like this happen because of you know, it's just the fact that you know it's never a good thing when you argue and fight with the person that you love. You know, it's just one of those things. You know, have you thought about separating yourself from her? Have you thought about? You know?
We've discussed it a couple times. I know that I don't want to, and
Have you guys thought of ways to maybe figure this out without getting physical, without arguing?
Yeah.
Because it seems to me like y'all are not compatible.
Yeah, it's we do fight quite a bit about stuff. So
What's the main stuff y'all fight about?
Um, I don't know, a lot of just things that.
By the way, before I forget,
Oh.
could you write down your first and last name? Oh, my birthday's on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're an Aquarius.
Well, look at that. Yeah. All right, if you can, just give me a couple minutes. I will speak with the officer outside. Are you guys both students here?
Students?
Yeah.
I'm a graduate student.
Graduate student. What about her? What does she do?
She's not. She did graduate from UGA though.
Oh, okay. So, how long are y'all staying here? Are y'all living in Athens? Are y'all going to live in Athens
Yeah.
for a while, or are y'all going to? Are y'all trying to move somewhere else, or?
Yeah. I am finishing up with my graduate degree in about 5 months.
What's your degree in?
Cell bio.
Cellular biology.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
Yeah.
All biology.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She is right now in recruiting. She does like medical recruiting.
Oh, so she's a medical. Okay, she's involved in medicine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Give me just a couple minutes, okay?
Sure.
I'll be right back. All right. Oh, is there another roommate? Got it. Huh? Huh? Yeah. That's fine. Um, are you you live here too? Please, just somebody. Yeah. How are you friends with them? I'm assuming.
I am a sister to the girls, and we're roommate.
Okay. So, have you seen them fight often?
I hear them get verbal. I hear
they're both very immaculate, so it's hard.
I'm going to go ahead and grab your name and date of birth. I'm going to put you as a witness because of what you just said to me.
Oh, and anything else?
Yeah, date of birth, if you don't mind. Yeah. People always forget the date of birth. So are you older or younger than the other sister?
I am about 14 months younger than her.
Okay. And you still go to school at UJ? Okay. You like living here?
It's nice. There's like, it's really old. You can tell it's old when you live here.
Really?
Yeah, they just like do a lot of this.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna get paperwork and bring down here.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
I'll be back. I'll knock on the door.
I'm gonna go ahead and after we put her up, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone.
Yeah, we're
Or
gonna
unless
take pictures.
you want to. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's done for.
I'll only take a picture. Oh well.
All right. Is it? Okay. So here's the issue that we have, right? So your story doesn't seem okay. Her marks represent that they represent that she was the one who was being, being very you were being very aggressive towards her. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to place you under arrest for battery. Okay. So if you go, just put your hands behind your back for me.
So basically, I explained this to her. Legally, we have to arrest one or the other. Okay, you guys live together. It's family violence at that point. Just because you're being placed under arrest does not necessarily mean it's going to stick to your record. This is just you're being accused of it. So it will go to court, and at that point, it'll be determined if you're guilty or not guilty.
Give me the arm if you don't mind.
But basically, kind of continuing to what he said, we have to take the evidence. We get both party statements. We have to take the evidence as to who the primary aggressor was. Unfortunately, you don't have any marks on you, and she's got scratches and bruises and carpet burn. So we have to take the evidence from what we can physically see. Okay. Other than that, if she didn't have any more,
Give me a second. I'm gonna have to fix this
it's gonna be
one.
like
You got real
she's
small
a
wrist.
situation. So,
Yeah, I think this is the only thing I have on her.
so
There's literally nothing else out there.
like I explained to her, it's nothing to really freak out about. Right now, you're just being accused. So we just have to do our job, and it's case law that we have to, or we lose our jobs.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
okay. Can
5'4"
I
Central,
inform my
1095, one
sister
female.
or anyone? Do I need to be picked up or anything?
do you have a phone or anything that you need?
There's a phone, I think it's actually on the shoe case right there.
Okay, so you can get phone calls at the jail.
Okay.
You
What if
basically,
I don't know any numbers?
you can get them out of your phone.
Oh,
Like
okay.
if you take your phone with you, you can do all that once we get there.
Okay. Can I actually inform my sister what's happening?
Is she inside?
Yeah, she was the one.
Yeah,
holding the
she's the other witness. She lives here.
So I explained it to the people inside what was going on. So
Okay.
I can talk to her again.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Should
I'll-
I grab my, you want to grab my?
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Should I get my ID or anything?
No, you're, where's it at?
I think Leah could tell you where it is.
Do you have anything in your pockets or anything like that?
I don't think
I just want to let you know. I'm gonna search you real quick. I just want to let you know that
Here's this.
if you do cross the jail line with anything illegal, it becomes a felony. You know what I mean?
That's
All right, I'll carry your phone. I'll take it to
Here,
the
if you
car.
want me to search,
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Make
Yeah.
it easier.
Huh? Do I need to be picked up tonight or anything?
So with it being family violence, you guys living together, you'll have to see a judge. The
I
judge,
can't come home tonight?
well, more or less. So it's almost 4. The judge comes in at 6:37. So you'll at least have to stay long enough to talk to him.
Is you ready?
Yes, that's
Okay,
But-
that's fine.
The process to get booked in is going to take about an hour to 2 hours. So by the time they book you, and then maybe time to see a judge, and then he'll basically give you a
Is that her
court date.
wallet? I'll just take
And
that.
then
One.
once the court date, is established, you can be let out.
Is there, if you come, can they come and bring my stuff or anything?
Like what?
Bra?
They're gonna change you. They're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna
change
take all your
clothes.
clothes
So
from
if you
you,
wanna
yeah.
face me, I gotta check your
Yeah, that's
area.
yeah, she can.
All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and walk up there and get you out of cold, and then, like I said, they're gonna take everything from you, change you into clothes, and then
Okay,
More or
so
less.
I'll just deal with it when I get there.
Just head up there.
all right. So you want my phone number?
No, what is it again? I mean, I think I can use my phone.
Yeah, she can use her. She can use her phone.
Okay.
If you don't mind getting her phone number for me.
Yeah.
If you don't mind the victims. All right.
I'll get.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Yeah. As long as you don't slip anything to her. All right, you ready? Yeah. All right, come on, you're coming up. I promise this. Okay, here, step upstairs. I'm upstairs. It's gonna be okay. Stuff like this happens all the time. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. So how COVID are you right now?
So I actually think I was more positive before, and so I tested positive on like Wednesday with an at-home test. But
Wednesday of last week?
Yeah, so I had symptoms way before that, so I'm like, I think I was at the tail end of it because Leah, my girlfriend, actually had the symptoms that I also had
Okay.
this week.
All right. So I don't have to take a bath and hand sanitizer?
Maybe sanitize your hands. You want to be okay?
Okay, yeah. You want me to transport her?
If you don't mind, because I was going to leave it for.
That's fine, yeah. Can you do that ABR for me real quick? Send it up, because I can't print from my computer.
So I can't either.
Oh, okay. That's fine, I can just do it up there.
I can send it if you need me to. I just can't print it.
Yeah, just send it, and I'll grab it from the jail. So we're going to go over here to this car over
okay.
here. Car 200, yep.
So what happens when we talk to the judge and stuff?
So typically what happens is, if I can get this janky car open. Here, let me check this real quick. I've got your phone in your wallet, and your ID is in your wallet. So if you want to hop in there, okay. I'll explain through the partitioner.
Sure.
All right, give me just a second, okay? Hey, I wanted to ask you real quick. You good with this? You're good with this, right?
Oh yeah.
Like I'm good with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it just wasn't. Nothing was matching up with what she was saying.
No, and when she was telling me her story, she was very hesitant. Like I'll ask her, and she had to like think about.
Oh yeah, she switched it up on me too.
So basically, in your report, you can just say like she was super calm and collective.
Yeah.
And her story was very all over the place. Her timeline wasn't matching up. She was hesitant to say what she was going to say. And
absolutely.
Then, obviously, this girl's super hysterical. She's got marks on her.
Yeah, that's the one thing that threw me off was that it's all those marks represented the exact opposite of what she was saying.
The victim asked me if we could take her to jail instead. Like, this relationship's not okay.
Take her to where?
She was like, "Can you just take me to jail instead? I don't want her to get in trouble."
Yikes. Okay.
So
this is
and
probably.
I was like, "There's literally not a charge for you." And she was like, "Can you just make something up for me? That way she doesn't have to go to jail." Like, it's a very toxic relationship.
You think she needs bond conditions?
So,
or?
Yes. With contact, but no nothing aggressive.
Yeah, no violent contact.
Yeah, so they can still be around each other, just no violent whatever. Because she wants her to come back, so.
Yeah, and I feel like, I was talking to her, and it seems like their relationship is good, except for when they're arguing. So, we'll see. All right. Thank you, Tori. Oh, go ahead. Hello.
The suspect was booked for battery. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more.